Hi there, everybody. My name is QB, and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire. We have a lovely contestant today. We have Jeanne D-Reza. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh well, it's such a pleasure to be uh here. Yes, it's been honestly over the last I'm something of a dancer. I used to be part of a famous musical group, the Don Swallows, but have taken more towards adventuring, sky piracy, that kind, the odd jobs of, adventuring, that kind of thing. Things have been okay. It's definitely been a mixed bag. I wouldn't give up for anything, especially because it's been truly been nice to be truly free with all my friends.
A real roller coaster of a time lately, huh?
Oh, wouldn't you know it? We've gone well beyond all the beliefs.
Well, I hope you have a lot of knowledge of Evilise because we have a lot of questions for you to answer today. 15 specifically. If you're able to answer all of them, you will get 1 million gil.
Wow. That, that sounds amazing.
Fantastic. I will let you know that there are periods, points in the list where you, if you successfully answer up to that question, that is a sort of checkpoint where if you uh, mistake or fail on a future question, you will still get up to that checkpoint's worth of money. So if you don't get all 15, don't worry. As long as you get to a checkpoint, you're still walking home today with some money.
I would hope I'd keep me walking home anyways, but that's a relief that I'm getting paid also.
It's always
Hopefully.
beneficial. I should let you know there are 3 lifelines that you can call upon anytime you want during the show. There is the 50-50
Yeah.
lifeline, where 2 of the questions will be, or 2 of the answers will be eliminated, and it will be a 50-50 choice. The phone a friend option, where you can call anyone of your choice, and they can come and help answer a question. And poll the audience, where you can ask the audience which answer you think they would answer.
Oh, I'm glad that really calm enough to respect that lifeline.
Of course, of course. Well, are you ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
Perfect. Welcome on being the first contestant to Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire?
Woohoo! Exciting.
The first question: how many mainline Final Fantasy games, including MMOs and excluding sequels, are there? 14, 16, 15, or 17?
And sorry, did you say excluding the sequels?
Excluding sequels, yes.
Uh, I believe then the answer would be 16 then, right? 16 Final Fantasies.
16 Final Fantasy games. Is that your final answer?
Uh, yes, that's my final answer.
Well, John, you are the first contestant on Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire, and you are the first person to get a question correct. The answer is 16.
Thank goodness for Clive. Thank goodness I remembered that Clive.
Clive is very important.
His journey is relatable to so many people.
Indeed, it is. All right. Question number 2 for 1,000 gil. What's a job in the Final Fantasy RPG 3rd edition rulebook? Is it A, Pictomancer, B, Mediator, C, Berserker, or D, Warrior?
Well, unfortunately, Berserker wouldn't be very fun to play a game. It'd be a system where you just straight up don't play the game. And Pictomancer came out, well, I mean, I guess it was a bit earlier, but no, it's Mediator. B is the one that exists in the system.
You know, I was thinking about what would be a fun way to get the Berserker, like, actually functioning. And
The problem is that the whole point of Berserker is you don't have agency over the character.
that's true. You don't have agency of what their actions are, but if you let them choose who they attack and all of their bonuses are just reactions and support abilities that increase your basic attack, that might be kind of fun.
It could, I suppose.
But you said B, it's Mediator. Is that your final answer?
That's the final answer, yes.
Well, Jean, I got some good news for you. It is indeed B, Mediator. You just won yourself
All
1,000
right.
gil. How you feeling?
All
So
right,
far?
all right. That's awesome.
Yeah. How are you feeling so far?
A little nervous. Pretty good, though. Pretty good. Things are going pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. We're going to be kicking it up a notch from 500 a gil between questions and bumping it to 1,000. Question 3 is for 2,000 gil. Who is
Right.
the deity that serves as the game host stand-in for Steal the Skies? Is it A, Shiva, B, Faram, C, Evlueb, or D, Bonbon?
As delightful as Bonbon hosting would be for everybody involved, unfortunately, it's vaguely you right now, Evelyn or QP, whichever we're in right now.
Well, the fact that I did switch it up at the very beginning, did call myself QB because I'm used to hosting that way. Do gotta ask, is that your final answer?
Final answer, Evelyn.
And you just won yourself 2,000 gil, Jean.
All right.
Congratulations.
Easy as can be.
I would be shocked if you weren't sure who the stand-in was, given the ever presence that exists. But you know, you were right. Bonbon would be absolutely delightful as a game host.
Listen, everybody would love to see more more Bonbon.
It's true. Everyone should just, you know what? There should be a giant birthday party for Bonbon. That'd be amazing. Everyone's invited.
Yes, of course.
All right. Are you ready for the fourth question?
Hit me, let's go.
All right. Your fourth question is, how many classes are there in FFRPG 3rd edition? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
When you say classes, do you mean like the type that the jobs are divided under, right?
I will say
I
that
think
there
so.
is a distinction between jobs and classes.
Okay, then that's gotta be four final answer, because there's the warriors, the adepts, the experts, and the mages.
Pretty keen. You're able to list them all yourself as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, if I have to read this book a bunch, I'd hope a little bit would come in.
I'd hope so. And you said that's your final answer?
Yep, final answer.
All right. Is that the final answer? Is that the correct answer? It is indeed. There are 4 classes in the FFRPG 3rd edition.
Hooray! Yeah.
You're just 1 question away from the first checkpoint. Are you ready for it?
I sure am.
All right, excellent.
Let's go.
Let's get to it. For 5,000 gil, which of these is not a country in Ivalice? Remember, if you get this question correct, even if you lose later on, you'll still walk away with 5,000 gil. So which of these is not a country in Ivalice? Is it A, the Gaultian Alliance, B, the United States of America, C, Rosaria, or D, Orcades?
Thank goodness the United States of America is not in Ivalice. That's a B. EQB, Lev.
Are you sure about that? Is that your final answer?
See, in many cases, I'd be filled with doubt, but I'm 100% certain that America is not in Ivalice. Final answer.
Well, Sean, you got to the first checkpoint, as you are correct. The United States of America is not a country in Ivalice. If we had a stand-in, though, there's several contenders for a U.S. stand-in in Ivalice.
Oh, sure. But the closest we've gotten to the real one is Canada that one time.
That's true. That's true. Your group
Unless
did get to Canada.
unless Business Con was even close was in the States.
That's fair. I always pictured BusinessCon to be in Japan, though, to be honest.
I can see it. I can see it.
All right, perfect. So, like I said, you have even if you failed a future question, you'll still walk away with 5,000 gil in your pocket, but you still have those 3 lifelines just in case you get a little bit stumped.
Awesome.
The questions will be getting a little bit harder from here on out, just to let you know. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's go for question 6 for 7,500 gil. Which of these games does not have a character from Final Fantasy XII in it? Is it A, Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, B, Final Fantasy Tactics A2, C, Final Fantasy Tactics, should have said the War of the Lions, or D, Vagrant Story?
Oh, that's a bit tricky, honestly.
I told
Because
you.
yeah, no, because they're bringing in Vagrant Story.
Remember, you do have 3 lifelines.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to remember, because, I'm pretty sure, I think in A2, you could get Vash as a recruitable. I'm pretty sure.
Vash the Stampede?
No,
I'm just playing with you.
And yeah, I remember I remember he had a unique job. I guess. I mean, I would guess. I kind of want to hit the 50-50, I suppose.
All right, 50-50. 50-50 will eliminate A, Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, And B, Final Fantasy Tactics A2.
Cool. Not helpful at all. um, I mean, I'm trying to think because I think it might be. I kind of want to say D Vagrant Story. Just, um, he said it has no Final Fantasy 12 characters, right?
Correct.
See, but the release schedule makes that kind of awkward. So it feels like that means that either of those are more Final Fantasy 12 calling back to them. But, hmm, I'll go with. Uh, um, honestly, I, I guess I'll use two. I need to ask the audience.
All right. We are going to
Okay.
poll the audience. It would take just a brief moment. And we have gotten a poll from the audience. It looks like 70% of people are saying that the answer is D, Vagrant Story. And 30% say it is C, Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions.
Then, yeah, I think it'll be. I suppose I'll stick with my half gut there of D Final Fantasy Tactics, believing them.
Oh, 70% said D, Vagrant Story.
Vagrant Story. I said the wrong one, but yes.
I figured. All right. It is half of your gut. It is more than half of the audience. It is at least one of the 50-50s.
Yeah.
It's a pretty hard choice. It's your first foray into the second set of questions. Is D, Vagrant Story, your final answer?
Yeah, D final answer.
That's a very. I did like. I want you to be very confident in this answer because it is absolutely correct. D, Vagrant Story has no characters from Final Fantasy 12 in it.
Or rather, none of their characters get moved forward, but.
Correct.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
One of these days, I will. I really should check that game out more properly than the half-watched things I've seen.
It is wild and fun, and if you're curious, in Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions, both Balthier from Final Fantasy 12 and Luso from Final Fantasy Tactics A2 get teleported into the future for that game. Yeah.
Into FF12?
From 12, well, technically, it's wild. Balthier's teleported at the beginning of Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Rings. He just disappears, and there's a lot of conjecture that during that time where he's disappeared, it is during the time where in War of the Lions, he finds himself in Final Fantasy Tactics world and fights with Ramza.
War of the Lions. Okay,
Yeah.
That's what was That was kind of what was tripping me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of the original release and the fact like, well, maybe there's like a character they call back to one of the characters in this game in 12. It's like, no, they just straight up put someone in War of the Lions remake.
Yep, they just put him right there as an optional character. Although,
Right.
if this was a question about Final Fantasy VII, it would be tactics because, like the original one, because Cloud Strife is an optional character in that one.
Right, I remember Cloud there.
Yeah,
You kind of get him a bit too late for him to be very good, honestly.
yeah, he's just for fun, and if you
You have
really
to put a
want,
lot you have to put more work into him than you could just move on without him. It's the problem.
pretty much, unfortunately, yeah. But if you do, he's pretty good.
Hmm.
All right, so that was question 6. Are you ready for question 7?
Hopefully, let's see it.
All right, excellent. For 10,000 gil, which job ability in the FFRPG 3rd edition has a 30% chance to bestow re-raise? Is it A, Greased Lightning, B, Raise, C, Dragonheart, or D, Counter?
It's definitely not raise or counter. And what was the first one again?
A, Greased Lightning.
No, that one. Yeah, no, that one's just I'm pretty sure that one just lets you go much faster, and it's honestly that'd be really cool. But no, that leaves us with a dragon. I'm pretty almost certain it's B, Dragonheart.
C,
Final answer.
Dragonheart? Final
Yeah,
answer,
Dragonheart.
alright. That's very confident in you. I gotta say, with C Dragonheart, that is absolutely correct. You just won 10,000 gil.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
And if you're curious, Grease Lightning is actually a support ability that makes it so that whoever you are targeting, they cannot make any counters against your abilities.
Oh right, I was thinking of footwork, wasn't I?
Yes, yes, you were.
Right. So. Both abilities without going too fast. But yeah, awesome.
Yep. Uh,
Oh wow, I'm doing. I can't believe I've got this far.
I know
This is.
you got 10,000 gil and you got 15,000 coming up.
Oh, all right, hit me with it. Let's go.
All right. Next question. For 15,000 gil, which company controls most of the gas and skystone production in Steel the Skies? Is it A, the Iocus Brotherhood, B, Evolution Hunting Guild, C, D-Reza Holdings, or D, Colin Ulster Enterprise?
Ooh,
You should know one of these is not correct.
yes, they two of these don't feel right because I'm pretty sure that the hunting guild doesn't produce the things. At most, they distribute them. I'm pretty sure that this, and I'm pretty sure we ran into them too. It was it was what were A and D again?
A is Iocus Brotherhood, and D is Colin Ulster Enterprise.
Um, I'm pretty. Hmm. Uh, I think it will be. Uh, I'll say D. I think I'm feeling. I think. Hmm. It's tricky to remember them all.
There are a lot of different groups here.
Yeah, the Brotherhood and Cohen Ulster. Um, I I think. Yeah, D. I'm sticking with my guns with D.
Sticking with D, you say.
Yeah.
Mr. Enterprise. Is that your final answer?
Yes, yes, it is.
Well, Jean,
Yes.
congratulations on getting 15,000 gil.
Oh my goodness! Those, yeah, they're the green guys over that were over on a satyr, right? Are
Yes.
they? Okay, yeah. Gonna ask exactly ask these things, but I half remember them at least.
Hey, you met them before. You know those guys. Yeah.
Oh yes. Well, thank shame about that. Oh boy.
Oh yes. Yes. Shame about that. Who knows what's going to happen with most of that company or a lot of that company out in the void.
Who knows what's gonna happen with anything out there?
Who knows? Especially what's coming up soon. What?
What? Won't this be released after some of that, anyways?
Yes. But there's more to come. Don't worry.
Great. I'm glad that there's more tragedies that I definitely have seen is some of already.
Great. Yeah. It's going to be fantastic. But moving on, we have one more question before we get to the next checkpoint question for 20,000 gil. Which of these games takes place in a dream version of Ivalice? Is it A, Final Fantasy Tactics, B, Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, C, Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced 2, or D, Vagrant Story?
Oh, that's simple. That's Final Fantasy Tactic Advance 1. It's the only one that's the one that's the most explicitly not real. At least most explicitly like a dream.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty darn sure about that. That's a Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 1 final answer.
All right, final answer you say. Final answer is correct. It is indeed Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced.
It's still which is still weird because Advance 2, they go from the same modern world and then you teleport into a real Ivalice.
Yeah, using
But
the
also
same book, so
but it's also half implied that Advance 1 is like in the far, far, far future of Ivalice, so I don't it's very strange.
it's strange. It's weird.
It's fun either way. It's a fun game either way.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. It's delightful. It's not that traumatic and has some nice stories about growing up and real life.
Yeah. I like it. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. All right. Are you ready for the next checkpoint question?
Oh boy. Am I ever. Let's go.
All right, let's go. They say for 50,000 gil, which game has Ivalice as a small setting and a larger world? A. Final Fantasy 12, B. Final Fantasy 13, C. Final Fantasy 14, or D. Final Fantasy 15?
Well, I haven't played enough to find out the exact context of why the hell Ivalice is over there. I know that it's in Final Fantasy 14, and you got a bunch of rays there. So that's a C, Final Fantasy 14. Finally, for the that's my final answer. It's got all the fancy raids. I've seen my friends play this one.
You've seen your friends play this one. I do want to make sure that you are fully aware that if you're incorrect with this answer, you will not get that 50,000. You will instead get the 5,000 from way back when. Are you sure?
I can live with that.
No?
I can live with that.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's do it.
Well, I have some news for you, Jean.
Yeah? What's the news?
You do not have that 5,000 checkpoint because you answered that correctly, and your checkpoint is now at 50,000 gil. Congratulations.
All right. Oh, awesome. Thank good. So, what? Why is Evilise there? Can you tell me?
Hey, that's a good question.
That's all. That's the. That's the funniest response I could have gotten of why Evilise is there. It's
There's
just who knows.
there's just the raid series. They wanted to add Vieras in the list of species you can be. You know, that's a fair enough answer for me.
Yeah, yeah. That's oh well, works for me.
Yeah, you don't explore it outside of those raid series. So like,
You just go like to a couple places there, and that's it.
yeah,
That's weird.
yeah, that's it. You just go to 3 spots, and they're like, "Hey, congratulations, you helped us with our problem." And they're like, "Great, glad I could help." And that's it.
That's that's a fun. That's I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that like Final Fantasy 14 is doing just having stuff appear for no reason. I've seen Kefka and the Doom trade in there too.
Yep, yep. There's also Axe Death, a whole shebang, just everybody showing up in 14.
The whole areas based off of what was it, 3 with Eureka, right?
Yeah,
They just like to put and they just have fun there.
exactly. Yeah. Well, speaking of fun, are you ready to move on to the next question?
I sure am.
Perfect. I will let you know that the questions are going to ramp up in difficulty again. And this is the last checkpoint until you get to 1 million gil. If you fail at answering any of the questions ahead, if you fail at answering them successfully, you will still walk away with 50,000 gil.
All right. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling great.
All right, fantastic. Then the next question we have is worth 100,000 gil. How many rounds do you have left to live if you are condemned in the Final Fantasy RPG 3rd Edition rulebook? The answer is A4, B2, C1, or D6.
Hmm. So it was what was it? 4, 2, 1, and 6. You said.
Yep.
Well, one turn would be ridiculous. Not much point in just using it over an instant death, rather than because you only have one turn to react to it. I think no wait, I think I got hit with one of these a little while back. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was condemned to die from some scary monster. I think in our scary thing in our void journeys. I can't recall what exactly, but I do think that like at my next move I had 3, so I think it started with a 4-round timer. So I want to say 4.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Final answer. 4 rounds.
4 rounds. When you are hit with condemned, you are saying you have 4 rounds to live until you are just 1 hit KO from the status effect. Well, it's a good thing that you have the experience from that, because that is absolutely correct. You do have 4 turns left to live.
And 4 more questions left to win.
Exactly.
Beautiful, beautiful. Ah,
All right. On to the next question for 250,000 gil. Where did the little buff boys get their first crime job? Was it A. Rabenaster, B. Barheim, C. Balfenheim, or D. Giza?
oh boy. Oh boy. So, that's rough to figure out. It was D. Giza. Can I get them one more so I just have them try to think?
Yeah. Where did the little buff boys get their first crime job? A. Rabenaster, B. Barheim, C. Balfenheim, or D. Giza? Remember, you do have one lifeline left to call a friend.
Okay, that's... Shoot, I was half thinking about calling one of them,
I mean, you can.
but I'm not certain who's up, who's available.
Uh,
I don't think many of them are right now.
there are two of them that you can call. Want to see if they're available?
Sure. I'll try to phone a friend, yeah.
All right. Jeanne, you said that you want to phone a friend?
Yeah, that's right. I'd like to phone... Oh, one... I mean, I've talked to them. What if I just asked one of the Buff Boys? What if you get them on the phone?
All right, perfect. Well, we got Jean here on the phone, and you have 120 seconds. Go.
Right. So the question is, which of what was the first site, the site that the Little Buff Boys was asked to do their first crime job? Was it A. Rabbitaster, a B? I didn't write down what B was.
Barheim.
Barheim, a C. Balfenheim, or D. Giza? Few seconds.
Oh God, it's been so long since I thought about that. I mean,
Do you? I'm trying. I'm personally trying to remember. I don't think it was Rabbinaster your first. I think you did, or was this a different time?
I don't think that was the very first one. Great. I was trying to remember. I think it was Barheim.
You feel good about that one?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel good about any of them.
Listen, that's
But
a better feeling.
That's the one I remember the most in terms of crime. So,
Hey, that's a better feeling than I've got than any of these voucher things.
that's fair. I think it's that one. I think so.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks for helping us. Thanks for helping us on Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire. Best of luck with you, wherever you're going now.
You too.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Even if the little buff boys themselves aren't sure, but I still gotta go. I still like the lead I've been given. I'm gonna go with B, Barheim, then.
B. Barheim is pretty close to Rabanastre, so a pretty good guess since that's where they started. But
Mm-hmm.
it is pretty hard one. I think this was back in episode 2. Are you sure about that? Is that your final answer?
It's as sure as I'll be about any of the answers. Final answer.
It's a pretty tough question, but I have some news for you, Jeanne.
Yeah?
B. Barheim was correct.
Alright! Thank you! Awesome! Thank you once again!
You just won
Thank you.
yourself 250,000 gil.
Alright! So, thank you. Alright, that's awesome!
Do I leave now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to know if I was right.
Yeah, no. No, fair.
Okay, bye, have fun.
Bye.
Man, that was fantastic. You only have 3 questions left. And then you'll have... Well, the third question will be the final one. And let's see if you are able to get it. Get to that point and get that 1 million gil.
Alright.
I will let you know that at this point, if you wish to, you can take the 250,000 gil and walk away, or we can move on to the next question. Which would you rather do?
I think... Let's try it.
Yeah, you want to keep going?
Sure. Let's
All
keep going.
All right.
One more.
Fantastic.
At
We're going to
least.
keep going. For 500,000 gil, aside from Liamon, what other city does Ashley Riot visit in Vagrant Story? Is it A. Nabudis, B. Valnain, C. Arcades, or D. Arda?
This is tricky. I mean, Arcady. Let's see. I know the third C was Arcades.
Yep.
D. Sorry, just can I get that one more?
Yes. Aside from Liamon, what other city does Ashley Riot visit in Vagrant Story? There are 2 cities you go to. One of them is Liamon, and the other one is either A. Nabudis, B. Valnain, C. Arcades, or D. Arda. And all 4 of these cities are pretty close in proximity to each other on the map in Steal the Skies.
Yeah, it makes it difficult. Not like my knowledge of map or anything is very good. I don't know.
If it makes you feel better, even if you don't get it, you'll still be walking away with 50,000 gil.
Hey, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm trying to think, because, I'm trying to think off of stuff that I kind of remember from FF12 and half taken away from there. Because the intersection between the two, Vagrant Story and FF12, has been kind of narrow from what I've seen, a lot of it, you know? And so, like, I definitely remember the Arcades there.
Arcades is in Final Fantasy 12, yes.
Yeah. And then, now it was Nabuda, Valda, right?
Nabudis, Valnane, Arcades, and Arda.
I think. Oh, I think it's got. I'm gonna take a wild guess off of like what sounds less familiar to me. I'm gonna say Valnane. B.
That is a wild guess. It sounds like you are not sure about that.
I'm not sure about any of them, but if I'm forced to commit to hit answering here, I've got to pick one of them, huh?
I guess that's true.
And if I'm as unsure about any of them as any of the others, like, I guess I could pick the one that seems a bit more out there to me.
All right, and you choose B. Valnane. Is that your final answer?
It might very well might be my final answer. Let's go. As in, final answer to the contest. Yes, it's the final answer. The question, yes.
Okay. It might be the final answer to the question. It is the final answer to the question. Might be the final answer to the contest. Well, Jeanne?
Yes?
It might... I have one more question for you because Valnane is the correct answer.
Oh my goodness!
You have just won 500,000 gil. The next question will be worth 750,000, and after that is 1 million. My question to you is, do you want to keep going to that 750,000 gil? Or do you want to take the 500,000 and go home?
As much as many of my actions up to this point, being so motivated by getting lots of money, have been, might lead you to think, I think it might be wise to just take what I've got and head home. I think I'd like to walk away with the 500,000. Because
Sure?
I don't think I'm going to do much better.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's been a delight. It's been so much fun. But if I lose here, I think I'll lose my mind.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure having you on the show with us today, and I hope you have a wonderful time with your winnings. What are you going to spend it on?
Oh, I couldn't even possibly imagine. But maybe something maybe something a bit more classy than taking a train around, or finding some way better than transit or riding, you know? We'll have to see where we end up in these coming times, won't we?
We're going to have to see indeed. Well, thank you for being here, Jeanne. This has been Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good night.